It's about to go down.
It's lovely pass, and there he turns cleverly. Can he find a finish? Oh, he can!
Some skill by Joshua, and a return right hand. Good counter right. Bullen is hurt. Second right hand. That clipped him as well. Now he goes in for the kill.
Well, Ricardo is inching into the lead, and Ricardo will win the Italian Grand Prix!
Iguavoen running the floor.
Still leading way with Cameroon in there too with the Netherlands.
And Musa makes it 4 goals in 2 World Cup matches.
The Monaco Grand Prix! Ricardo triumphant in Monza.
Through Bowden Barrett and an early touch and an excellent...
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Hello and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Sports Orbit coming to
It's about to go down.
It's lovely pass, and here he turns cleverly. Can he find a finish? Oh, he can!
Some skill by Joshua, and a return right hand. Good counter right. Bullen is hurt. Second right hand. That clipped him as well. Now he goes in for the kill.
Well, Ricardo is inching into the lead, and Ricardo will win the Italian Grand Prix!
Eguavoen running the floor.
Still leading the way with Cameroon in there too with the Netherlands.
And Musa makes it 4 goals in 2 World Cup matches.
The Monaco Grand Prix! Ricardo triumphant in Monza.
Through Bowden, Barrett, and an early touch and an absolute.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Hello and welcome to this wonderful episode of Sports Orbit. My name is Afa Achille, your host, and Salif Usman is here with me.
Thank you, Mr. It's good to be on the TV again. And you can see what is the story on AFCON. The Senegal, are they still a favorite?
Well, this AFCON is one with so many surprises. Teams who have been labeled as favorites seem not to be getting it going.
According to this tournament, Senegal was top ranked Africa team and top favorite for among all the bookmakers. And the groups and everybody was looking for Senegal. Too much they struggled to beat Japan, which got some
To exactly.
now they play another
Late blanks.
goalless draws against Guinea.
Yeah.
That made that group very wide open. Now Malawi and Zimbabwe are going to play now, and by the time Malawi and Zimbabwe play, whoever won that match, we still have 4 points.
4 points, yes.
Still have 4 points with Guinea. Guinea also have 4 points.
Yeah.
So,
So a lot of outcome. We'll get into that when we get to the result. But of course, we all know that come tomorrow, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be up against Sudan in the second group game of Group D in the ongoing AFCON. And Coach Austin Eguavoen has come to say that victory against Sudan is non-negotiable. Not forgetting that in spite of the sweet victory Nigeria got over Egypt, he's saying it's not time for the Eagles to slow down. This is the time to go all out, throw in everything we need to throw in, and get the job done against Sudan. Knowing full well that a victory against Sudan will all but assure Nigeria of a place in the knockout stage. Salifu, good advice coming from interim coach Zero Austin Eguavoen.
advice, you say advice, I mean just a determination that make sure.
Yeah, it's still, you can still say it's a charge actually.
Trying to charge himself and the player.
Yeah.
And one thing I quite appreciate that he understand where he stand, and you understand that yes, it is not yet over. It's not yet over yet. Winning against Egypt does not automatically give you all that means that. And at the same time, I understand he's standing on this. He stand on this competition, saying that he's not trying to rest on their words and to take it for granted that the fact that you have been secure victory against you, every opponent can go to them. No. And if you like me, see, it's a different. It's going to be a different thing together, one with a different approach. So, very good. Well, just like you say, the game against Sudan, we shouldn't underrate Sudan, and we shouldn't look at because of the fact that Sudan, and what is even going to make the game against Sudan very more dice and very more tough that Sudan will come all out.
Definitely.
Because they need a victory.
Knowing
That match.
they need
Because
a victory
if they lose that match, automatically they are gradually saying a goodbye to the tournament. So definitely Sudan, they will throw all they have at that match because against their last match against Egypt will also be very tough. So they will definitely want to have a result against Nigeria. But it's good that Eguavoen and his boys understand this very well and see that no, there's nothing to negotiate. All they will do is go all out and get the needed 3 points in that match. Let's hope that the Nigerians are already, because already Eguavoen cannot afford to lower the bar.
Yeah.
Because people has raised the morale. The expectations are very high now.
Yes,
Most of Nigerians who never ever want to watch the team are now anxious.
Can't even wait for the next game to come.
So definitely he can't afford to disappoint Nigerians.
All right, still in the same vein, Coach Salisu Yusuf, of course, assistant coach of the Super Eagles, has also come out to say the Eagles should expect a tough and physical comeback from Sudan. Just like Coach Eguavoen has said, Yusuf is also sounding on the same note, knowing that Sudan will be playing that match like wounded lions, knowing that they need a point at all costs in that game if they want to keep their hopes of this tournament alive. Another advice coming from one of the members of the technical crew, or another charge to both himself and to the team.
Yeah, it is good that it is good and very understanding that it's not only about that understand this situation that all it that they are working together and all is pushing crew and the player understand the reality that they're going to face against Sudan tomorrow. Not trying to underrate or underestimate Sudan by anything at all. And I hope that based on what they are saying, they'll take that movement into the game tomorrow and ensure that 3 points, as they even the Minister of Sport, I should say this thing that this time You can't afford to lose focus. There's nothing. There's not. This is not the time to be complete. Something. Just focus on the team. Just focus. Don't play all the game, and they show that we still win the match. And I hope that you are on the street today to find out what the Nigerians are saying. And I hope you take us into what the Nigerians are saying about our street.
All right. Still on AFCON. Of course, Agali has come out to say that Eguavoen should retain, of course, the partnership between Taiwo Awoni and Kelechi Iheanacho moving forward.
Yes, that is the right thing, and like you can't change. You don't change your ability. So either you like it or not, the other people know that because Awoni could not get the goal does not mean that it's not to satisfy that. You don't change your ability. That was the perfect, and that is the perfect. And I don't think Baba will need the guy to tell him before he take the period off from. For me, in as much as we are going to face a different ball, a different team with a different style and a different ball game, I will still want to stay. To me, I will still want to stay with the same formation that they did against Sudan. You don't see the winning team in the middle of the position. So, although definitely from just like a technical expert, Kuchapla was here with us yesterday, so that definitely they are going to be from one change, one or two changes. Whatever you go to the winning team, you don't see the winning team. The pairing between the all-front pairing, Iheanacho and Awoni really work.
All right, still in that vein, like we said, a lot of expectations. Nigerians have plenty of expectations against tomorrow. And like we said earlier, we're out on the streets today, feeling the pulse of Nigerians. In fact, one or two persons who didn't even watch the game against Egypt, but he said from what he heard, he didn't watch the game, but he said from what he heard, he can't even wait to see the Super Eagles play against Sudan tomorrow. Let's take what Nigerians are saying concerning
if we can play the way we play with Egypt, if we can play like that, expecting nothing less than 2 or 3-0.
No. Sudan will not be a problem to Nigeria, no matter what. Those guys will beat Sudan, at least. No, I can't commonize them, but at least I predict 3-1. And I think Nigeria will beat them comfortably.
I don't expect anything less than 2 goals. 2 goals to nil, against Sudan.
Well, we are winning. The worst we have draw.
Okay, do you have any particular scoreline in mind?
No, 2-1 or 1-1.
You say it's a better team?
Well, Ghana has his own styles of play. Okay. What you realize that every leader has his styles of play. Eguavoen is a leader too in football field. He has a style of play. Ghana has his style to play. So maybe the style Ghana play does not favor Nigeria. And Eguavoen being a local coach, he knows those boys. He has played in terrain of Nigerian and Africa, so you know what to do. I think that's the difference.
I think the surprise that Eguavoen really understands the team and the players to use. General Roy, it was a bit of trial and error, so we're not sure where he was going with the team. But I think Eguavoen is doing a good job. I hope he continues in that line.
Under Eguavoen, you can see they play superb. In fact, most match they have ever played like that since the former coach took over, that white man. So under Eguavoen, I think the understanding, the Genatro lack understanding. He lacks understanding of the Nigerian players, despite working with one of the African former Niger Republic. No, he doesn't have the understanding. He doesn't even want to understand us. He believes in taking foreign players. So he doesn't. Eguavoen is an homegrown. He's a former Super Eagle player. He's a former Super Eagle coach. He has coached, so he has the experience. To me, I would even prefer, if not that they have hired another coach, I would have preferred Eguavoen to take them to World Cup and perform. Steve did it. I believe Eguavoen will do the same.
If I will say anything, I think this is the first match Eguavoen is handling after Genatro left. I think this is the first one I'm watching anyway. And I want to say that I think Eguavoen understand the boys better than Genatro. There's no, how will I put it? The guys are not really together. They were not playing together during Genatro. But you can see togetherness in Eguavoen. They understand what he's trying to bring into the team. So that's what I would say. And during Genatro, he does bring different players, but you can see that Eguavoen knows what he's doing. He knows where he's going to. I think that's the difference.
All right, thank you so much. All right, that was the opinions and views of different Nigerians on the streets of Abuja. You could see that a lot of Nigerians are optimistic. In fact, all the people who spoke to today are sure that Nigerians are going to back all 3 points in the game against Sudan tomorrow. I'm looking at the difference between Genatro and, of course, Coach Austin Eguavoen. Nigerians there's this consensus that everybody has this belief that Eguavoen knows this team better. The team are playing very well under Eguavoen. And 1 or 2 persons are even saying, look, why not allow Eguavoen continue in spite, and instead of bringing a new coach? Salifu, you had the reactions of Nigerians, and you can see the optimism Nigerians have. You can see that there's this new wave of, positivity Nigerians are shown in the team.
Yeah, I think for the first time in the very, very this long time, in the last 5 years, this is the first time I'm listening. They're so passionate and so enthusiastic about their own about their own team. Yeah, see, during the under a lot of Nigerians even said that they wanted to even disassociate themselves from the national team. Nobody even cared to either Super Eagles, nobody even cared to go and because the people always said they don't have attack. But you can see that there is a lot of enthusiasm, passion, love in the game. There was a consensus that Eguavoen understand the players more than and the result against Egypt quite demonstrate what everybody said. Even the Abu Abdullah, the former Super Cup coach, was here with you yesterday. Also say the same thing that yes, in terms of the team is more disciplined now compared to other Nigerians. And it's like it's more being a German and working a French born German. Does they really understand what Nigerian and the team? But they were being experienced, being an elderly person, senior man, and the former player of the national team. And there's also one understand that Nigerians also want to know. For instance, Eguavoen is a former Super Eagles player, a former defender, a former captain of the team. So definitely
also a former coach.
A former coach, and so definitely there is no any player on the pitch. There's nothing you want to tell about that. He has not seen it.
Yeah.
He has played for this team for over 9 years. He has led the team. He has AFCON after title and he has AFCON gold medal as a player and AFCON bronze medal 2 times as a coach. So what do you have to prove to him that he has not achieved it? Definitely the player will command more respect. More understand, and at the same time, like I read in somewhere that even the backgrounds that one of the backgrounds that says that Eguavoen is more like an uncle to all those players. He talked to them one-on-one, peppered and discussed them. A lot of them feel relaxed and feel relaxed with him, and also share their problem with him.
Yeah, going forward, before we took that video from observations from the streets, they were talking about the partnership between Taiwo Awoniyi. And of course, you agree with me that there was this chemistry Iheanacho and Awoniyi had since in the youth level.
Yes.
And a lot of Nigerians are happy that finally these boys are now in the national team playing together. So somehow the absence of Igalo, Osimhen, and Dennis looks like a blessing in disguise for 2 of them. Because that day the partnership was so strong, you could see that even though they haven't played together in a long time, but there was this understanding.
The friendship.
Exactly, the friendship. So there was this still understanding. Playing youth football, there's this understanding you always have with someone. It's like growing up together. So, but that understanding they had right from the youth team, they still have it, even for the fact that they won't play together in a long while. And just like Agali said, I think I quite agree with him. this partnership should continue.
No, not even you can't agree less. That is totally like I don't it like Achilles or something. You see, it is a dream come true. That 9 years ago, when we were at the United Arab when they won that cup, most of them dream that they are going to lead the Super Eagles in the near future. But unfortunately, though he take a guy, why Hanash was lucky to break into the team, but he take Awoni for a very long time. We can't say he was not good. Maybe because of the choice of the coach and the understanding of the coach. Iran never found anything good about him. For that has kept him out of the team for a very long time. But luckily now he is back in the team. And just like you see, Muna just were not happy what happened to Osimhen. But it's like it's like more it's like a blessing there, and you cannot see the friendship that those guys. If you recall and take your memory, reflect your memory back during that United Arab Emirates 2013 African Cup World Championship. You understand anytime they score this, even look at their celebration after the shot, the way they knew that, and that was this demonstration of only this kind of sign when they always do that, and that was and they do the same thing on that pitches, the other pitches that they score the goal. So just like Igani showed, yes, and Thomas Spikes for that, yes, because those that play the ball who understand it and all who understand that where you have to understand with your second partner, it's always easy to operate. So definitely let's see how it's good. Eguavoen, I believe so well that Eguavoen definitely will have no option to sustain this period.
I come from that. Moving forward from that, still on AFCON, where we all saw that game between Tunisia and Mali a couple of days ago, and we saw the drama that happened in that game. The referee intervening, stopping the match before the full 90 minutes. That game was filled with drama. Tunisia losing a penalty, Mali getting a red card in that game, referee ending the match before full regulation time. And Tunisia came out to protest, took the matter to CAF. They were hoping for CAF to completely cancel that match for a replay. But CAF has turned down that appeal completely. Salifu, I think CAF did the wrong thing. You can't play a game that ended a few seconds ago. The only thing that CAF could have done would have been, okay, come and play your remaining 3 minutes, not asking for an outright cancellation.
CAF appealed to Tunisia.
No, I mean, I said CAF rejected the appeal by Tunisia to replay the match. Tunisia were trying to appeal to CAF for CAF to, so CAF rejected that appeal. You can't say ask for the replay of this match.
Are you saying that CAF was rejected the match?
No, I said it's a good one coming from CAF.
No, okay.
Good one, no. No, I said good one from CAF.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. You know, I just like we were saying before we come to the studio, Tunisia has no any moral ground.
Exactly.
In as much as I sympathize with that, I feel with them because for the referee, for the mistake, for the error on the part of the referee, and it's because they're crying foul because they're on the receiving of the match. For instance, if they were the one leading the result, they were having the victory. I don't even think they would have even bothered about the 15 seconds, 15 minutes, 15 seconds was the end of the regulation time. They would have bothered about it. But it's because they were on the receiving end of the match. That is what they were complaining so bitter about the match. If not, you were on the same pitch, as far as just you're on the same pitch, play for the same start the match at the same time with Mali. Play for 90 minutes, play for almost 9 minutes for 45 seconds. You didn't score the goal. It's just that I'm not saying the referee was right for able to end the match before the time, but it's not enough ground for Tunisia to ask him for a replay of a whole match just for a course of 15 seconds.
It doesn't hold any water.
But you remember, CAF didn't totally turn down their request. When they first appealed, CAF said, okay, the referee should come back to the pitch and play for another. They added another 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Come on,
play for another 3 minutes. The Mali was ready. Caught up because at that time the coach of the Malian coach was adverting a post-match conference, but they asked him to move back to the pitch. His player they were on the pitch, but the same Tunisia refused to turn off. And now you are asking the CAF to turn to another result of the match and to give you another report. To me, my advice to Tunisia is that it is not yet over. They still have a very vital chance to qualify for the next one. All they need
just win your 2 games. You have 6 points.
Work on the next 2 matches. Won your next 2 matches. Whatever you want, you win your next 2 matches. You are as good as getting to the second round of the competition. There's no need to cry for over a non-issue. To me, it's a non-issue here. Just we are not the only one that have lost in this match. Egypt has lost the match. Do you say that Egypt is out of competition? No. Ghana lost the match. I will say that Ghana is out of the competition. No. Every team that have lost the match, lost their first match, still have to play right time like every other team in the competition. Even though that win the competition, who say that for winning your first match will make you get you to the second round? No, winning the second round is not a guarantee for you to get to the second round yet. But you that even lose the second round, can you find yourself in the second round and someone that even won in the first match have fun is out of the competition and you know. So all they need to do, work on their next 2 matches, ensure that they win their next 2 remaining games. When they want to win your next 2 remaining games, you are as good in the you forget about all this the drama that happened against Mali.
Right, moving on from that, for some matches, the match has gone down already, which was Senegal versus Gambia, and that has ended 0-0. And the next match is coming up will be Zimbabwe, who will be playing against Malawi. Actually, that's actually a South African derby. in that one, it's a South African derby, and we'll be looking forward to that one also and give you the results. Moving away from that quickly to what transpired yesterday in the Carabao Cup, where 10-man Arsenal held Liverpool to a 0-0 in the first leg semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Arsenal man Granit Xhaka got a red card, was sent off after a challenge on Hugo Jota, but surprisingly, Arsenal held on against the Liverpool side, even though they were without their talismanic forwards, Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, but Arsenal held on to that game and played out a 0-0 draw, and will now be hoping to go back to the Emirates for a replay of the match. Quickly,
well, it's a good one. I hope that just as like Liverpool were not even able to. I'm not surprised that Liverpool could not make a single shot on the target, but they were out. They were without the Salah and the Mane. Even they have one of the three key. They missed three key players for this competition. Remember the Keita is also in the game. But all of this, I hope that Arsenal's congratulations to Arsenal, that although it's not a victory, that holding the Liverpool at the home and coming to this not the guarantee that they're going to win at home. So, but and one is that I don't know why can't Xhaka stop getting a red card. I think
that happened to the 12 yellow card of his career.
Red card.
12 yellow card of his career.
12 yellow card, red card.
Red card, sorry, 12 red cards.
So he has more red card than I think he has the highest red card in football.
12 red card. Anyway, away from that, quickly, there will also be EPL games going down tomorrow. Of course, the big one is the lunchtime clash between Man City and Chelsea, first and second position meeting together. But as we all know, Man City are 10 points clear at the top of the summit. So, but Chelsea will be hoping to cut that one out. Also, Man United will also be playing against Aston Villa. Aston Villa will be hoping to revenge the FA Cup defeat they suffered last week to United. This time the match will go down at Villa Park. This is where we draw the curtain for today's episode of Sports Orbit. Don't forget that tomorrow the Super Eagles of Nigeria will have an eye on the knockout stage if they defeat Sudan in that anticipated encounter tomorrow. Salifu, quickly, any predictions for tomorrow's game?
Yeah, I think so. I want to align myself with one of the commentators who said Nigeria is going to win by 2-0. I hope definitely. I don't expect anything shorter. It may be more, but I don't expect anything shorter than 2-0 tomorrow. I hope the kind of opportunity we lost against Egypt will not come. We're going to take all the chances that we're going to have tomorrow against Sudan. But I don't expect anything shorter than 2-0.
All right, so we'll be keeping an eye on that one. Salifu expects nothing less than 2-0. Anyway, thank you once again for being in the studio with me.
Thank you.
Until come your way again next week with another exciting and wonderful episode of Sports Orbit. Don't forget that we'll do a total review of all that transpired during the weekend, the match against Sudan, the EPL matches. We'll do all of that on Monday, God willing. Until we come your way again, I remain your host, Alpha Acho, and I'm saying bye-bye from here and have a lovely weekend.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact
080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.